Hey everyone, it's Bobo Mac here for Crisis in the Toyverse. Thank you for joining us today. On today's show, we're going to be looking at the Ghostbusters Diamond Select Toys Slimer Vinimate action figure. Now, of course, this Vinimate is courtesy of Diamond Select Toys, so a special thank you for that. As you can also see, Slimer is encased, if you will, in its plastic prison. We flip it around to the side. Of course, we got that Vinimate tub of green goo, smiling and happy. And then on the back, we can also see that we have Mr. Stay Puft, Gozer, and of course Slimer here. So let's get him unboxed and let's look at the figure just a wee bit more in depth. Alright guys, here we are with Slimer unboxed and ready to slime the Ghostbusters. This is actually a very unique Vinimate in my estimation, because what this guy does well is that he has a display stand, which is cool, so you can at least get him floating on a shelf, which is always nice with the Ghost figure. But the deco is very Slimer-esque, if you will. You got a lot of detail there in the face with the eyes and the lines around it to help make up the head. And to go along with that, you got this big mouth with these nasty teeth and whatnot. So Slimer's going to be able to chomp down on a shelf and look really good doing it. Now, as far as posability and whatnot, the Slimer does not have any, but I think the trade-off here is the fact that he comes with the display stand, which, you know, for some people it may not be the ideal way, but I don't know how you'd articulate this guy other than putting swivels in the hand, so it's definitely subjective at best. But as far as the sculpting goes, it looks like Slimer, which is always a plus. We got the rump in the back, we got all the green folds of fat, or slime, if you will. He does have a spine, which I never really noticed before. And overall, he looks like Slimer. He smells like plastic, but if he was to smell, he would probably smell like Slimer too. So that pretty much covers the aesthetic of the guy and posability and whatnot. So let's go ahead and do a quick size roundup and wrap this video up. So here we are at our size roundup, and in the middle, of course, we have Slimer on the display stand, with the display stand plugged into the bottom of him, which I didn't show, but just so you can see, it just pops in and pops right out like so. He does stand about the height, maybe just a wee bit smaller than the Vinimates themselves. If you take it off the display hand, however, he definitely sits a lot lower, so that's going to be a personal preference. But obviously, he fits in fantastically with the Ghostbusters here. It's been a lot of fun doing a lot of different toy photography and just messing around with this guy. So as with the rest of the Ghostbusters that I've reviewed, personally, I think it's worth picking up, whether it's on a Ghostbuster shelf or it's on just a fun shelf or whatnot. This Slimer is fun for collectors of all ages, and it won't break the bank as well. So, you know, guys, if you can, pick it up. If it's not your thing, pick it up for a friend. So with that being said, I think that does it for today's review. As always, I want to thank anyone who stops by. I do appreciate it. Leave a like, comment, or subscribe, or tell me off, or whatever tickles your pickle, because I will listen to it and respond back eventually. Also, if you get some free time, I got a link in the description below for all of the sponsors who help make this show possible. Their logos and whatnot are popping on the screen now. Just go give them a try. Click on it. It's not going to cost you anything to look. So yeah, thank you once again. Slideshow at the end. And until next time, everyone, great googly moogly.